You're here for your biopsy today, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. How are you feeling? Good. Okay. I'm just going to check a few things from your notes before we proceed. And just confirm your date of birth for me. Okay. That's fine. And your surname. Yeah, okay. Alright. And you've put that you've got no allergies. No allergies to latex or medicines. Okay, that's good. Just have to double check these things. Okay, let me just check your response. That's good. Okay. Okay, so you were referred 6 weeks ago and you have a small mass on your right chest. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So the purpose of today, as I'm sure you're aware, is for us to take a small biopsy sample of the tissue, and then that will be sent to the lab and will be closely examined, and then we'll be able to ascertain what that actual mass contains. Now, obviously, we know you're concerned that it's something sinister, but this is really to rule out that. Looking at the notes, it's believed that it isn't going to be anything sinister, but we have to do the procedure just to double check. Okay, just for your reassurance there. The results from the biopsy should be through back to your GP within 7 days, unless we do find something of concern, and then we would normally be back to your GP within a few days, who will then contact you. Okay. So do you have any questions before we begin today? No, the area is going to be completely numbed up with local anaesthesia, so you won't feel anything at all. Okay. I'll go round the area and injecting small amounts in the area. Okay. And the actual procedure is carried out with a device where we punch biopsy, so it just makes a little click and goes in and pulls out a sample of the tissue. But you won't feel any of that. You'll hear the click, but you won't feel any of it. Maybe just a little bit of pressure on the chest area while we do it. Okay, but at any time, if you're uncomfortable, please just say, okay. You'll be able to speak as normal, you'll be able to move. All that we ask is that you keep your hands down, because we're working in a sterile environment, so we don't want you touching around the area. Okay. All right then. So, no further questions? All right. Okay. I'll just get my gloves on. Did you have a good journey here today? Yeah. Okay. Maybe a bit squeaky, these gloves. Okay. Another one. All right then. So it's this area here that we're going to be working on today. Okay, so firstly, I'm just going to take a little look around the area. Okay. There we go. Just relax, it's fine. just going to be palpating around and just taking a little look. Okay. Oh. So first things first, just going to clean round the area. Okay, got some solution here on a swab. There we go, and I'm just going to wipe round the area there, okay? Alright. And again. Okay. Right. And one more time. Alright. There we go. That's great. Okay. So you're still feeling nice and comfortable? Good, good. Okay. So first things first, I have to numb the area up, okay? And I'm just going to be using some local anaesthetic to do that. Okay. I just need to check the area again. There we go. So, just going in with a syringe now. Okay. And there we go. And a bit there. Are you okay? Yeah, good. Okay. And yep, okay. And there. Sorry, this stings just a little bit as it's going in. Okay, and just a little bit more there. And there. Okay, that's great. So that's going to take just a minute to numb up. Okay, let's just check that. Alright. Have you ever had a similar procedure done before anywhere? No. Okay. Because of the position of this, I'm going to make a tiny, tiny incision, okay? Then we'll get the little tool in to take the biopsy, okay? So firstly, I'm just going to check the area, make sure you've numbed up nicely. If any of this is painful or you can feel it ever so slightly, I'm not talking about pressure, I'm talking about sharpness, then please let me know, okay? So I'm not actually making any cuts right now, I'm just testing the area for you, okay? Right, it's got my scalpel, and just tell me, does that hurt? No. That? No. There? 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 No. Okay. There. And just there. Okay, that's good. Okay. At any point, just tell me if you can feel anything now, and I can always put some more anaesthesia in. Okay. just going to go in and make the incision now. Okay. Just a tiny, tiny incision. There we go. Just press that on there for a little while. Are you doing okay? Great. There. Just take a look. Right. So, this is the tool that I'll be taking the biopsy with. It just grabs a couple of little pieces of the tissue. Okay. So, just checking again. Can you feel anything there? You're still feeling just a little bit sore there. Okay. Right, let's just give you just a little bit more anaesthetic there. There we go. Okay. That should be all good now. Okay. So you just relax there, and I'll just get ready to take the sample. Okay. Okay. So, you're nice and numb now, yeah? Good, okay. So I'm just coming in with the biopsy tool. And, okay. And first sample now, okay? Alright, well done. Okay. And second one now. Okay, and extracting the... There we go. Super. You feeling okay? Great. Okay. So I've got a container here. And this has a special solution in it, which I shall now put the biopsy samples in. Got to get them out of the... Okay, out of the sampling tool. And okay, there we go. There's one. And there's the other. If you'd like to see them, I can show you. Okay. So the little pieces of tissue just in there. There we go. All done. Let's just check that now for you. Alright. So I'm going to put a couple of tiny sutures into the area for you. That wasn't so bad, was it? You've done brilliantly. Okay. had stitches before? You have, okay. So, I'm just going to come in and using the suture there, I'm just going to do one. Okay, we'll just snip that. Okay, let's go again. I'm only needing to put 2 in. It's only very small. I just don't want to leave it open. So let's just grab that. Okay, and go in again. Okay, and I'll snip this. Okay, good. All right. I'm just going to have a look round. That's looking great. Looking good. That's fine. So you're not going to be feeling very much there at the moment, obviously, because it's all numb. And later on it might feel a little bit sore, but just take a mild painkiller like paracetamol for that, okay? But I'm going to also put a dressing on it for you. Just a small dressing. And this dressing can stay on for a day. It's waterproof, it's showerproof, but if you can try and keep it dry for a day, and then we'll be seeing you in about a week's time anyway. Okay, so let's just put that dressing on there. Alright, okay, yeah, all good, super. Okay, that's great. So how are you feeling now? Good, good. Yeah, all's fine. And as I said, this will go off to the lab, and I'm just going to pop your name on there. Let me just get your hospital number. My nurse has failed to complete the label ahead of the procedure. Let's just get that. Okay, and the time. All right. Okay, that's great. So I'll put that in the bag, and that will go off to the lab. Just sign those notes off there. Have you brought somebody with you today? Good. Are they going to drive you home? All right. The only reason I say that is it might feel a little bit tight where the stitches are for driving, and I'd rather you didn't do anything that's going to aggravate that area for a couple of days. Okay, that's Right. Okay. Yeah, the numbness will wear off in 2 or 3 hours. Yeah. So possibly, you can take some pain medication in a couple of hours' time, and that should be working then when that starts to wear off. I don't envisage it being really painful. I just think it's going to sting a little bit and feel a little bit sore, but it shouldn't be too painful because they're just tiny little biopsy pieces that we took. Yeah. Okay, so you'll be hearing from your GP, and then you can come back here in a week for your next scheduled appointment, and we'll check out how everything is, and we'll go through the results together there. Yeah. Okay, so if you just want to go and get yourself ready for leaving, and we'll let your friend know that you're ready to go. Yeah. All right then. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.